What's up, everybody? Today's date, September 17th, 2021. Last week, Saturday, September 11th, 2021, it was 20 years after the September 11 terrorist attacks back in 2001. That was a very crazy time. Yeah, but there was something that happened later on that week, the week of the terrorist attacks, that I don't know if a lot of people were aware of it. Now, the September 11 terrorist attacks happened on a Tuesday, I believe, yeah, Tuesday, September 11th. And somewhere during the beginning of that week, between, I don't know, Sunday and Wednesday, around that time, I was looking through the TV guide and I noticed a movie that was scheduled to come on that following Friday. The movie is called Passenger 57. Yes, Passenger 57. It was released back in 1997, and it stars Wesley Snipes, who plays a airline marshal or something like that, who fights these terrorists who take over the airplane that he was on. I watched that movie at least one time back in 1998, year after it was in the theaters. I was watching it on cable television. It was a good movie, good action movie. I have not seen it in a while, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, this Friday, 9 p.m. on HBO, I'm going to watch it because I've not watched it in years, so I decided to watch it that week, that Friday. Well, when that Friday, the Friday after the terrorist attacks came at 9 p.m. on HBO, Passenger 57 was not on. It wasn't broadcast. There was another movie in place of it. The name of that movie, American Pie. Yes, the comedy American Pie. I thought to myself, I bet they canceled or preempted Passenger 57 and replaced it with American Pie because Passenger 57 was about terrorists taking on an airplane. And people at HBO probably thought that showing a movie like that would be too traumatic after there was just a terrorist attack earlier that week involving terrorists taking over a plane and crashing it into the World Trade Center. Actually, two planes, and one in Pennsylvania. So, I mean, I understood that. Wouldn't have bothered me, but I understand some people it might bother. I'm looking through the TV guide to see what was coming on the following night, Saturday. The Saturday after the September 11 terrorist attacks. At 8 o'clock on HBO, the movie Die Hard was scheduled to show on HBO at 8 p.m. that Saturday. Die Hard, the action film starring Bruce Willis, about terrorists who take over a building and the building gets blown up because terrorists blew it up or something like that. I mean, when I saw that, when I saw the movie Die Hard was scheduled to show that following day, Saturday night, I thought to myself, I bet the people at HBO is going to cancel the showing of Die Hard and show something else because showing Die Hard with the terrorists in the building getting blown up would be too traumatic for certain people. Now, I had watched Die Hard numerous times. I went to go see it in the movie theaters back in 1988 when it was first released. I watched it on cable television the following year. I recorded it and watched it numerous times. And I bought the DVD collection with Die Hard 1, 2, and 3. So I really did not need to see that movie. I did not need to see Die Hard. I saw it lots of times. But I decided to tune into HBO that Saturday, the Saturday after the September 11th terrorist attacks at 8 p.m. just to see if they showed the movie Die Hard or not. And when that Saturday night came, 8 p.m. HBO, I bet they're not going to show it. I bet. That's all I was thinking. I bet they're not going to show Die Hard. And I was right. The movie Die Hard was not shown on HBO that Saturday after the terrorist attacks earlier that week at 8 p.m. I knew it. Showing that movie would have been too traumatic for some people. Not to me personally, but of course, other people would have been traumatized by that, which is very understandable. And instead of Die Hard, instead they showed the movie The 13th Warrior. I never watched that movie. It's like a fantasy adventure starring Antonio Banderas. I never watched that before. I might check it out. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if a lot of people noticed that certain programs were canceled because they might trigger something for anybody who was traumatized by the September 11 terrorist attacks. Yeah, but like it's been said, what happened on September 11th, 2001 had a major effect in the entire United States and also on the entire world. It is a dangerous world. You already know that, so you already know what to do. Do whatever you can to protect yourself and stay safe. Take care.